Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. And the return starts from inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. Great spree over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Nebraska. Just ran away from the defense. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Doesn't even get the pitch off before they bring him to the ground. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line. The Noles come up to the line in a hurry up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 4-4.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
The shotgun running play call. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. Getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
See if the offense can move the chains of that incompletion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's got it. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He manages the footing and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Bringing pressure. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He pulls it in for a big gain. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game on the play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Huskers will line up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier.
And the pass caught inside the 15. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Cornhuskers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Cornhuskers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down for the completion, moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this third and goal.
Look at the throw on third and goal. Escapes the sack. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Play action here on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost.
The ball is loose. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. Now it's second down here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. As a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The Seminoles will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Inside the 15. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. The Noles are moving quickly down the field.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no-man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you go get a touchdown.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Noles will have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. Field goal, no good. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll tackle him at the 27. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The Huskers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Makes the catch downfield. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Huskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He stays alive. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the run, he'll let it go. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Royer. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Knowles. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's got it inside the 15. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
A first down loss at 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
To throw it on 3rd and very long. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Cornhuskers have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
The quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. That pass is caught. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second and goal for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
He's swarmed by the defense.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
The field goal is good. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will move it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far. But one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Noles will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Florida State 17, Nebraska 13.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Huskers. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. It would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense has got the football.
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. You know, all week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals, so when you get out of the game, your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here, they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They're lucky to get that ball back.
The freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball at the 39. Good starting field position. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pocket breaking down. And is intercepted. And the ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Whew. Catch your breath after that.
Breaking free at the 35. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Noles will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, there you go. You saved your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment in the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although, you and I both know.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. No huddle here for the offense. Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that is going to bring up 4th down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this 1st down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can and put this ball eventually into the end zone.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's no good. You missed it. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the +48. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Look at this, he'll go deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nebraska. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This game is not over yet. Let's see how the offense plays it. They love to chew some clock here, but you can't get too complacent. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offensive coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the fourth.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Huskers.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. State offense heads back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? The pass rush closing in. They're going to scramble now. So the scramble comes up short. And now this offense facing a 4th down play. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to pull it down and run. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
First down and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.